It's Monday, the 7th of June. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony, and so begins another working week. We will get to the news headlines in just a second, but first, let's peruse which celebrities will be mostly eating birthday cake today.
Happy birthday!
It's many happy returns to crooner, comedian, and Rat Pack member Dean Martin, to an actor with a very particular set of skills, Liam Neeson, to Brazilian World Cup winning captain Cafu, and to a pair of musical giants, Prince, who is sadly no longer with us, and Mr. Tom Jones, who thankfully is. We'll be right back after this, but many happy returns to each and every one of them. So yesterday morning, Power Station demolition maestros Brown and Mason did what Brown and Mason does best, successfully dropping 4 cooling towers at Rugeley Power Station. And if there was ever any question about the public's fascination with explosive demolition, then yesterday's blast disproved that suggestion once and for all. We hosted a dedicated live stream to cover the blast, and that stream attracted viewers from right across the UK, from Canada, Greece, Israel, and the US. And incredibly, we also had viewers from Svalbard within the Arctic Circle and from Australia too. The live stream has since racked up more than 50,000 views across our social media platforms in under 24 hours. For a time, our show had more viewers than the live stream delivered by the site's developer Engie, and the coverage from both the BBC and ITV networks. They've overtaken us since, mind you. Those numbers were not a result of my inane babbling to fill airtime while we waited for the blast to happen. Those figures owe everything to the prowess of one of the industry's finest exponents, Brown and Mason. So let's take a look at precisely what they did. Massive congratulations to Brown and Mason on another blast, expertly executed, and as our friend Nick Drew has just said in the chat there, poetry in motion. I think that pretty much sums up exactly what it is that Brown and Mason are all about. The latest monthly survey of construction purchasing managers confirms that the UK construction sector remained on a strong recovery path in May 2021, with output growth reaching its strongest since September 2014. Moreover, new order volumes increased at the fastest pace since the survey began more than 24 years ago. but it's a double-edged sword, as these things always are, according to a report on the construction index. Let me try that one more time. Input cost inflation was also a survey record high during May, attributed to a surge in demand for construction materials that suppliers are increasingly struggling to meet. That material shortage is becoming something of a theme, isn't it? But you can read more about this one over at theconstructionindex.co.uk. I received an email this morning from one of the industry's old stagers to inform me of something that I already knew. Ron Callan, for many the public face of Kocurek excavators, has finally taken a well-earned retirement. It's impossible to overstate Ron Callan's contribution to the demolition industry. As a company, Kocurek Excavators pioneered the high reach excavator, the concept and everything else that's gone with it. And it's gone on to take it to astonishing and unprecedented heights. Those heights have been reached unquestionably because of the engineering expertise of company owner David Kocurek. But as those in the know will testify, and David Kocurek himself will admit, David Kocurek is happiest covered in grease and sporting overalls. He's not a salesperson, he's not a spokesman either. In fact, he actively avoids publicity of any kind. And that is where Ron Callan came in. Ron was the industry's kindly uncle. Ruddy-faced and with his trademark drooping moustache, he's been a permanent fixture within the demolition sector for longer than most of us can remember. David Kocurek might be an engineering genius, I don't think there's any question about that, but make no mistake, the high reach excavator has become a mainstay of the industry, would not have done so without Ron. Ron actually retired back in January, but having finally come to terms with it, he sent me a message, and it's everything you would expect from one of the industry's most liked individuals. I won't read you the whole thing, but here's just a sample. And this is Ron. I could not leave the stage without thanking all my friends most sincerely for the years of help and support you have given me. It's been a pleasure to know you all, not only the business relationships we enjoy together, but even more importantly, the life friendships I've built over those years. Thank you all so much. Words alone will never be able to give the measure of these thanks. Kocurek's Rocket Ron Callan, a class act even in retirement. Good luck with your retirement, Ron. Industry events are not going to be the same without you. Just one final thing before I sign off. I'm only signing off for the day while Ron's signing off on a permanent basis. If you're into cranes, I'm not, but I know many of you are. There's a new website for you to check out. We've hinted at it before, but it's now official. It's called cranehub.net, and it is to the crane world whatever we are to the demolition world. It's up to the minute, unbiased, opinionated, anti-establishment, honest. You take your pick. It's all of those things. It's run by a regular viewer here, Tristan Mays, and we've been talking behind the scenes while he's been developing the new website. I wish him every success with it. But that's another show in the can. 27 more to the magic 100. So off the top of my head, I guess that's probably sometime around the middle of July. Maybe I'll get a day off then. Then again, maybe I won't. We're back here, same time, same place on the morrow. But until then, have a great day. Stay safe. Look after yourself, your friends, your family, and your colleagues. And Ron, I realise you're never going to be watching YouTube, but happy retirement, my friend. It won't be the same without you. All the best, and thanks for watching.